Hi, Jessica. I think you did a great job discussing PTSD from members of the past members of being in the service. As I listened to you and listened to you discuss the stigmas associated with that, I thought of my brother-in-law. He has PTSD from being in the service. There's been times where we're out to dinner or at a restaurant and he can't sit with his back faced. He needs to face the exit. He needs to know where the exit is. He can't have that facing him, his back. And I think he has a stigma attached to getting help or seeking some sort of help for that PTSD. I enjoyed your quotes, especially the ones about how they're a lot less likely to seek treatment. Um, and then I listened to your hypothesis, the public stigma versus the self stigma. I think your instruments are great for your research study. Um, the stigma scale for receiving psychological help versus, or in addition to the self stigma for seeking help scale. Great job picking your sample. I really feel like everything you did in your presentation was great for your research proposal. I think there's a definite gap in that research that needs to be explored. As we explore that, I would hope to keep the ACA Code of Ethics for research. Make sure A2A, informed consent, A2B, inability to give consent is followed. B1B, respect for privacy. B2D, court order disclosure when dealing with legal concerns. B2E, minimum disclosure. B5, clients lacking capacity to give consent. Client access, B6E, and responsibility to client. So there's a lot with the ACA Code of Ethics I would definitely keep in there. I agree with you that the biblical principle of encouragement is being explored here with PTSD in veterans. Again, this just really made me think of my brother-in-law because of how impactful this has been on his life and the stigma attached and why he hasn't sought help. And that kind of brings me to Jeremiah 29:11. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans for welcome and not for evil, to give you future and a hope. Really, hope is where it's at, right? If we have hope, we have a lot. So good job, Jessica.